Hey Jacob, how you doing? I've got your post up here. Now, I didn't see your magazine ad. I had left that thread, that post in the thread here, requesting you guys, students, include their PDF of their magazine ad so we can compare and ascertain the adaptation of the success of the adaptation from the magazine ad to the banner ad. But I don't see your magazine ad, so we'll just jump right into the banner ad. Okay, so good writing. Thank you very much. This is good. It tells me a lot about what you've learned and the application of concept development and your creative approach, so to speak. So that's great. As I said, that's great, and I'm glad you described things. Some of the things that you say here I agree with, but others I disagree with. So I'll cover all of those and give you a nice critique here, so you can apply these changes to your banner ad. Okay, now all I have to do is find the banner ad. I've got a bunch of stuff up here. And Jacob, boy, what the heck? Oh, here's yours. Here's yours. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I've got so much on my desktop right now. I'm getting confusing myself. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, family fun, relax and play, 25% off. Then you have the logo placed over what seems to be an image of a wood kind of planks or something. Okay, so now, all right, this ad, I think we have some work to do here, and I think that. Jacob, I think my comments are going to make a lot of sense to you. All right. Now, let's start with the background image. And I don't recall, and I don't have the magazine ad to make comparisons, but I'm not sure if this is the same image that you used your background ad. If it is, I'm sure I recommend that you consider changing that image. And the reason being is because right now, this is a resort located in the U.S. Virgin Islands, right? But what you're showing here are storm clouds. That is definitely a storm rolling in. And that's something that I don't think people would want to see in association with spending their hard-earned dollars to vacation at a resort. You see what I'm saying? Many years ago, I did not many years, a few years back, I was doing work for a resort. It was a Mexican resort, actually, and I was on a design team doing this exact branding, web banners and magazine ads, etc., brochures. And one of the team members entered a meeting with some potential images that we were looking at for magazine and banner ads. And one of the images had some clouds in the background, and they went nuts. They're like, get that out of here, and do not ever bring images with cloudy skies again. They were not happy about it. And I think the designer, my colleague, had learned a valuable lesson, as we all did. I mean, it's very, very careful whether you like the image or not. It doesn't matter. The point is you're trying to preserve the message of your client. And I think the message here is sunny blue skies. So I would recommend using a different background image. The logo placed over that image right there, that's a mistake. And the reason that's a mistake is because it's not an accepted version of the logo. When you have a logo in a style guide, that's it. That's all you can use it. If it doesn't say to place it over an image, you can't do it. So in this particular case, there's no indication that it's acceptable to place the ad logo over an image. So I recommend not doing that. It's really, really difficult to see. It seemingly doesn't have anything to do with the ad. If you want to maintain visibility, use the banner, use the logo with the purple background. Okay, so you've got family fun, relax and play. That's fine. That stays, right? I think we can indent that a little bit, bring that over here. Start it like maybe right about here. Family fun, relax and pay. Then 25% off. 25% off what? I mean, this is really not telling the viewer anything at all. So it's not inducing the viewer to click. 25% off. We need to know, is it 20% off, 5% off rooms? Is it 25% off meals? Is it 25% off spa amenities? It's just there's no information here. So I think it's very, very important for you to complete that thought with 25% off what? I would also remove that from that location and place it more centrally located in the banner. I don't recommend that kind of blinking in and blinking out. I know you said you think it feels like it garners more attention, but we don't really want to sacrifice the relaxed demeanor of the ad to try to garner attention. The banner will garner attention, definitely. You don't have to try to use blinking type to try to get the viewer to look at the banner. That's stuff we used to do in the late 90s and up till about 10 years ago. You know, everything was blinking on banners, remember? Now it's a little bit different. I think that people now are looking for more simplicity in web banner advertising. So for that reason, I would say let's fade that in and then fade it out. About a second fade in. Let it sit for a second, and then fade it out. And just keep that on a continuous loop. My final recommendation is that you don't have to include this address, 716M. Just include, right, I mean, it's okay. That's definitely okay, but I would move that over here. But, or something that might be read a little bit more interesting than that is also located in beautiful U.S. Virgin Islands, something like that. My final comment is that we do not have the masked image from assignment 2-1. Remember, that is a requirement. It doesn't have to be the exact masked image from 2-1, but it certainly does have to be a masked image of some sort. So it's really, really important that you get that in here. That is a requirement. All right, those are my recommendations. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. But I'd like to see those changes made before your final submission, which is coming up very, very quickly next week. Okay, great job, man. Hey, any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify any of my comments. Thank you.